Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another segment of Soul Talk. My name is Emeka, the psychologist. So today we're going to be talking about the dangers of music. That's the title. The dangers of music is the topic for today. So if you look, if when you say dangers of music, people always have this. People always get act like, what do you mean dangers of music? Because the way people are, or the way most of us see music, we see music as something innocent, as something that we all just enjoy, and it's that's that. That is just something that we enjoy, and there's nothing more to it. But if you look deeply into music, the kind of music you listen to, you will notice that the kind of music you listen to, they affect you. They affect your moods, they affect how you even view the world. So music is not that innocent. And for every music you listen to, there are some values, ideas, and attitudes that are embedded in those music, and it shapes the way you see your world. So for this segment, I'm just going to talk about hip hop. So hip hop in the Nigerian setting. So and when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about the Olamides, the Phyno, the Flavor, so all those kind of music that we listen to in Nigeria. So when we look at these videos, we are going to have to see how they influence us and how it's actually harmful to us, at least a lot of them. So music. I remember when I was in high school, music was something that people get into to be cool, because that time during my time was Jaru, Jay Z, who's still ruling now, then Mystica, Nelly. Those guys were in vogue. So during the holidays, we watch MTV. So I watch DSTV or MTV. So I make sure I get to watch all the latest videos, all the latest music videos, and I know who danced what, who wore what, and then when I go to school, I now try to talk to my friends, tell them about it, and so the cool guys were the guys who, for them, the cool guy for us, the cool guys were the guys who have watched all the music videos. They were the coolest cats, and so when we watch those music videos, or people like when I watch those music videos, I go to school, I talk about it and talk to my friends. So to be cool, you have to have watched latest music videos, and not only that, you have to maybe have a clothing that one of the celebrities wore, or you have to know how to talk like they do or something. So it was seen as a sign of cool, and everybody. So you either liked Nelly, and if you like Nelly, you have to have the plaster he always had on his eye, on his face. And if you like Mystical, you have to maybe talk like Mystical or know all Mystical's rap songs and stuff like that. So it was a way for us, it was something entertaining. We tried to mimic the rappers, we tried to walk like them, act like them, speak like them, dress like them. So it was cool. And so that's how we saw it. And we didn't think anything much of it. But as an adult, now growing up and with the kind of music we're exposed to in Nigeria, I have come to realize that music is not so innocent. When you listen to the hip hop, there are certain values and attitudes that are embedded in it that it affects us. But even though some of us will not agree, but that is the truth, it affects us on some level. So, like what I'm going to talk about, for example, let's look at men in music videos, like hip hop music videos, like Nigerian music videos. You see, in hip hop music videos, men are presented in a stereotypic way. We have numerous artists in Nigeria with different styles, but the themes that they tend to employ in their music is quite similar. They are very, very similar. You see, in these music videos, artists tend to portray themselves in certain ways. They portray themselves in ways of that they present themselves in that they show us what a real man should look like. Like someone like Davido, Olamide, they tend to portray themselves as a real man should be this, should be that. So what I mean by that is, for this artist, the common themes you see is a real man should have sexual prowess. He should want as many women as his eyes can see. He should be with the thickest, the finest, the juiciest women. He should be boastful. Talk about his accomplishment or what he's going to accomplish or the amount of women he has slept with or is going to sleep with. He should be aggressive. So it's no surprise in music videos sometimes you see them they resort to violence, or they need to dominate somebody to prove that they are real men. Another thing that they always focus on again is boastfulness. So being boastful is a very key issue in music videos. You brag about, like I said, you brag about things, and then being extravagant is very important. Extravagant in the sense I mean by you throw cash up and down, you the latest cars, and the latest clothes, and the latest jewelry. And I remember Patoranki's video, Money, and you can see him throwing dollars left. He drove in with a Rolls Royce or something, and then he was throwing American dollars everywhere in the pool. And then in his house, he had an ATM in his house where he can withdraw dollars and stuff. So that is so to in this music video, that is what it's like to be a man. Being a man means you have to be rich, you have to be extravagant, you have to have so much women that it is even probably even uncountable. You have to be aggressive and boastful. And so that is so if you look at these values that are embedded, so whenever you listen to a music in Nigeria or you watch a music video, an Nigerian music video, watch out for these things and you notice that they are always there. And so it's no surprise that this kind of attitudes that they portray in these music videos, it has brought about the emergence of Yahoo Yahoo boys in Nigeria. In this country, these images that they portray in the music videos, it is the kind of life that Yahoo Yahoo boys live. From there, Yahoo Yahoo boys mimic the life that they live. So, and the life that they live is the life of easy money, the life of women, no matter how big, the finer, the thicker, whatever, drive the latest cars, have the latest jewelry, have the latest clothes, be extravagant. So you can see that the Yahoo Yahoo boys share so much similarity with these artists. And young boys, young African boys who watch these videos like I did when I was young, this is what they see as what a man should look like. These images are constantly on replay or portrayed over and over again. That over time, they get to assimilate that, okay, this is what a real man should look like. A real man should be sexually promiscuous, aggressive, extravagant, boastful, and they accept this. And then it's no surprise that when they now grow up, they now tend to mimic these behaviors, you know. And so things like saving or being with one woman or being sexually conservative and not spreading your junk on any girl, those issues don't come into play. They tend to portray this fantasy that musicians live in. So they will be boastful, aggressive, extravagant, even though those things will not help them in the long run, but they do it because that's what they see in the music videos. So let's talk about women. In the music videos, women are portrayed in two ways. One is the artist, when people like Yemi Alade, Tiwa Savage are singing, they focus on them, and then maybe they show you, they sexualize them a bit, but not too much that it becomes so much about her body. But when it's other women that are usually in the background of music videos, they tend to focus on their ass, their hips, their breasts, their lips, their skin tone, which they favor light skinned women, and the way they dance seductively. So these people tend to portray women in narrow ways. They portray women as attention seekers, people who are to be degraded and dominated by men, who are to be degraded, dominated, and possessed by men. They treat women as people who should be attracted to men who have money. You know, they portray women as people who should not have any ambition except to look beautiful. They portray women in ways that present women in such a shallow way that it eradicates any other qualities a woman should have, any other desirable qualities. So they present women in this narrow way. And so, and this depiction, they also present women as people who are only good for sex, who are only good for one night and then fuck them, sleep, kick them out, and another guy fucks them, stuff like that, which is not really nice. So, and this portrayal of women affects young girls, and that is why the emergence of slave queens have come about. Women who are beautiful, who feel that men should attend to their every need, and the only thing they have to do is look beautiful, and a man should pay their bills, fund their extravagant lifestyle, take them here, take them there. So for these girls, this is the image that they see of what a woman should look like, and this image is portrayed over and over and over and over. That on a subconscious level, they accept this is what a woman should look like. And then the problem comes in that in real life, the women in real life don't look like those in music videos. They don't. In real life, some women are skinny, some women are dark skinned, some women are not so beautiful, some women are maybe very smart or not so smart, or have ambition or don't have ambition. So, but this portrayal of women in some narrow ways, these narrow ways, it tends to affect those women that don't meet those categories. If you're a skinny woman that is dark skinned and you see that light skin is in vogue or what they portray, there's the pressure for you to bleach your skin because you feel, oh, if I bleach my skin, I'll look beautiful. Or some of them even make decision to bleach their skin without actually knowing why they want to bleach their skin. They just feel, oh, I just want to look lighter, but why though? So some of them, some of these women are not so beautiful, and when they are not beautiful, what does that say? Does it mean that if a woman is not beautiful, her life is over, that no man or every man ever cares about is a beautiful woman? And some of them may feel that, oh, since I'm not beautiful, I have to do something. So, with coupled with their low self-esteem, they may not engage in indiscriminate sexual acts with any man who will show them attention. Or they may feel that, oh, since I'm not beautiful enough, if I sleep with enough guys, I'll get money and I'll get all these things that I lack, you know. And so some of them who have ambitions may feel odd that, oh, why should I have ambition? Most girls don't have ambition. All they have is, oh, to sleep with men. A real woman is supposed to look sexy, dress skimpy clothes. They don't have ambition. And so a woman with ambition, let's say to become president of Nigeria or become maybe a financial director, somehow may feel that she's out of place because she feels that, oh, the women I see, the women that are the attention is on the ones that get all the magazine covers, those ones that dance in the background in music videos. Oh, they are not ambitious, and what I should aspire for is to a life of dancing and showing my ass and stuff like that. So these things hurt our kids, even though we fail to admit it, but they really do. So what I'm trying to get at is, and this thing also, this idea of portray women's body, give women the notion that their body is sexualized, that their body is something that they should use to get men attention. It's something that they can exchange for something valuable that they deserve, or something that they deserve, or something that they need. And so these things in turn comes to hurt women because so it's no surprise where you see a woman getting raped because well men feel a woman should be possessed, and if this one is not going to be possessed, I might as well let her know that I'm a man by raping her, by letting her know that I have power and I'm somebody important, I'm strong and all that stuff. So what I'm trying to get at is I feel it's high time that so what I'm trying to get at is I remember a time where I was in a church event and I saw this young girl. It was a sing along, they play music and you sing. And then the young girl, they played the music of Olamide. The name of the song was Bobo. And so there's a scene there where Olamide is talking about Talofa, Dimu, Talofa, and he was talking about smoking weed. And the girl was saying this same thing and doing like Dimu, Dimu. And people were clapping and it was fun, at least for them. But I was thinking of how is this message going to affect this young girl if she's 14, 15, which she is, and she's singing about smoking weed, then what are the odds of her growing up and doing that same thing? What are the odds of her becoming like those video girls that she sees? And the same thing happened for young boys in Nigeria too. You can see some of them have become extravagant. They are not interested in finding any real job, or some of them say, "Oh, I want to be a musician," and that's all they want. If you ask them why, oh, if I'm a musician, I'll make money, I'll travel abroad, I'll buy this, I'll buy that, I will spray money around and stuff. So ideas such as saving money or maybe planning for the future is not romanticized in music videos. So they don't care about it. They don't want to even care about it. But some of them live this extravagant life, sleep with all kinds of women they want, and at the end of the day, some of them it harms them so much, or some of them even lose their life in this ridiculous process. It's not surprise where Yahoo boys go to dupe somebody and in the end they get shot. You know, music videos tend to portray easy life. You make money anyhow, who nobody knows, and you just spend it anyhow. So, and in this country where it's difficult to get work the legal way and get things to work the legal way, so some of these boys may engage in any act, yahoo, drug dealing, any illegal thing just to make money so they can spend, and in the end they may end up losing their life. So I think it's high time we as a people look into this music thing. Try to, if you are a big brother, a parent, or anybody, try to prevent your children from being exposed to this kind of videos because I believe it can harm them in the long run. And so like from the federal government's perspective, the Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, they banned some videos, Phyno's Yo, Olamide's Indomie, they banned them because they see that the content there are too is not acceptable to be marketed to the public. And so they try their best, but we as a people have to do our own too, prevent our children from watching videos so at the end of the day it doesn't come to harm us. So that's what I have to say. Like, share, comment, tweet. I'll see you next time. Have a good day.